Welcome to Go Sports Live. I'm Matty Marshall. We got a special show for everyone today. It's the All-Star Game 2022 here in the NXL. It's going to be held at the Windy City Major. It's going to be going down September 11th. In between the semifinals and the finals, probably about an hour, hour and a half after the finals, probably around 1:30 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we got Team Bredthauer versus Team Martinez. Kevin Bredthauer from San Diego Dynasty. What an amazing run that they've been on the past couple years. And then representing Houston Heat, sitting at second overall, Todd Martinez. They also have some assistant coaches as well. Joey Blute, Tampa Bay Damage, got a win at the second event. And then the legend Dave Bains at Edmonton Impact, all the amazing things he's done with that squad. So Dave's going to be with Todd. Joey's going to be with SK. Also, the top two vote getters, Tyler Harmon and Ryan Greenspan. Ryan Greenspan edging out Tyler Harmon by just a couple votes to be the number one guy. Tyler's sitting at number two. We're just going to plug them right onto teams to make things interesting, and we're going to flip up the script a little bit. So Tyler Harmon from Houston Heat, instead of being with Team Martinez, he's going to jump on with Team Kevin Bredthauer. And then we're going to put Ryan Greenspan on with Todd Martinez's squad. So let's bring everybody in. We have everyone here. We're going to be touching base with Tyler Harmon and Ryan Greenspan in just a little bit. But sitting in the pocket right now, we got Joey Blute, Dave Bains, Kevin Bredthauer, Todd Martinez. 38 All-Stars have been chosen. How it worked was the team captains and owners and myself all had 25 guys to pick in 5 tiers. The first tier got 5 points all the way down to 1 point down in that last tier. And then we tallied all those votes, chose the top 38 guys, and then we're going to have the pick. And the picks are about to go down. Each team has 1 minute to get their picks. A couple curveballs, though. Kevin Bredthauer cannot choose anyone from San Diego Dynasty for 3 rounds, and Todd Martinez cannot choose anyone from Houston Heat for 3 rounds. Same with Joey and Dave. And then also you cannot pick 2 dudes from the same team in a row. So those are the parameters. The stage is set. Let's touch base with everyone before we jump into this to see how this is going to go down. SK, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing great. I'm excited for this All-Star game. It's been a long time since we had one.
I know. I'm excited too. Joey, how you feeling, bud?
Awesome, man. Awesome. Ready to put together a winner.
All right. Well, Todd, how you feeling, bud?
I'm feeling great. I got Ryan Greenspan on my squad. I'm in the studio right now. I don't mind taking a little time out the day, laying down these tracks. You know what I'm saying? We got Dave Bains on my squad. We're about to collaborate right here and make the dopest, funnest, craziest all-star team of all time right here. We're about to smoke these fools pick after pick. We're just about to make the fan experience be next level when it comes to the first All-Star game right here.
Well, too. Also, we have Tyler Harmon and Ryan Greenspan sitting in the pocket and going to be jumping in here to so calling it is going to be Team Kevin Bredthauer. I got a little Hormesis black coin here. We got Oliver Lang on one side, the Hormesis logo on the other. Oliver Lang's going to be heads. The Hormesis logo is going to be tails. SK, let's pick it in there. You ready? You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Oliver.
Heads or tails? You got Oliver?
Oliver.
It is Oliver. You've chosen wisely. So you get the first pick.
Just winning.
Yeah, I'm already winning.
Okay, so you already have Tyler Harmon on your squad, and we're going to be jumping in here. You're now officially on the clock. You have 1 minute to start picking. And again, you cannot pick anyone from San Diego Dynasty. Do you already have a pick? Somebody you want to go with right away, or do you and Joey need to talk about this for a little bit?
No, we're good.
Yeah,
we've been working on this for the last 3 months.
Yes, exactly. And Tyler, we have a group chat. We're all in that. We are all discussing all this. But I told the Spick and Span show that I would pick Ryan last and Alex first. So I will take Alex Goldman.
Okay, so we got Alex Mouse Goldman as player number 2, but the first pick here. So Tyler
technically
Harmon,
Ryan was the first pick because he had the most points.
He did have the most points, but and props to him for him at his advanced age. I was on their show yesterday, and he is a walking miracle. The fact that he's still this good at this age, but seeing as how we just immediately put both of them, Tyler and Ryan, on your guys' respective teams, wasn't really like first to go because it was more kind of mutual at the same time, just based on the situation. So yeah, Mouse, dude, congratulations! You're the first official pick. All right, so Todd, here we go. Todd and Dave, you're on the clock here. Dave, we got your mic working now?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
We can? Perfect. All right. Yeah.
All right, you got 50 seconds.
Todd and I
You guys
are
are
4 months in. We're a month ahead of you guys on planning.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll let our
me
head
and
coach-
Dave went. Yeah. So basically, me and Dave and Ryan Greenspan were in the Cayman Islands earlier January, right? We're a nice little surf trip with the boys. And we're talking about this. We're like, hey, since this so happened to come about, we would happen to take Archie Montemayor with our first pick. The man with the golden gun, for love of paintball. You know what I mean? Dynasty's savior, saving the boys, bringing it back. We're taking Archie Montemayor, formerly number 0, now number 11, going number 1. We got him.
All right, so Archie Montemayor going to be on Team Martinez. I love that pick. He did just come off a nice and fresh, beautiful MVP, and that's a dynasty player that's going to be here with Team Martinez. All right, so 1 minute now. Back to Team Bredthauer, Joey Blute, assistant coach Kevin Bredthauer here. You guys, you got 55 seconds. Who's going to be your next pick?
With the third pick in the 2022 All-Star draft, we pick Justin Rabikoff.
Ooh, a little J-Rab. Okay, well, both of you guys, everyone actually.
And the thought
really
process behind that.
Justin Rabikoff. Yeah,
Real
what is
quick,
it?
the thought process behind that is Mouse and J-Rab refuse to not play with each other. So we figured if we got Mouse and we didn't get J-Rab, there was a good chance that they would just sit the whole thing out. So we needed both of them.
Well, you got both of them. Tyler Harmon, Alex Goldman, J-Rab start things out. So that throws it back here to Team Martinez. Dave Bains, Todd Martinez, who would like to handle this next pick? You guys got 55 seconds.
I just put the order in. We got the think tank, Bart, Randy, Pat, and John working behind the scenes, and they just sent the vote up to Todd.
Yep, I got it right here. Let me go ahead and check. Randy, are you in?
Did we trade someone?
Yep. Everybody's here. Okay.
Can we do trades? We'll trade our 7th round pick for your 4th.
What we're gonna do here is we're gonna start building our snake side of the field over here. And I think that we're gonna take Keith Brown with our number 2 pick.
Smart.
Keith
Smart. He's really
Brown. Good. I like that. Because you got Keith, so Joey getting one of his players taken away from him. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a little Alex Goldman, Keith Brown matchup in the snake. I like it. All right, so that throws it back here to Team Bredthauer for the 4th pick. 3rd pick, really. But who you got?
We're discussing in our group chat right now. And
it's in.
Tyler is picking, and he's going to pick Chad George.
Okay, so as it stands right now, that was basically the top 5 guys are gone. Ryan, Tyler, Archie, Mouse, and Chad George. Chad George was the 5th overall. That's a hell of a pick, and another snake-dominating legend. And now that throws it back to Team Martinez.
All right. You know, we got a nice little start to our team over here with Ryan Greenspan, Archie, and Keith Brown. You know, and I think that, we're going to have to maximize the rules of this draft over here. And we're going to go ahead and snag Dalton Vanderbilt to start on the Dorito side for us.
Oh, I like it. So
that was UCK.
All right, so this is now, we're heading into the arena where you guys are now free to choose your own guys, because it's been 3 picks. So with Mouse, J-Rab, and Chad George on Team Bredthauer, and then Archie, Keith, and Dalton in with Ryan Greenspan on Team Martinez. So Todd, you can now pick Heat players, and SK, you can now pick Dynasty players. So goes back to you, Joey and Kevin.
All right. I think we're just going to take – so I really wanted Dalton, actually, so I'm pretty mad at Todd for that. there's some discussion in the draft room right now on who we should take. So I'm going to take Jake.
Jake.
Okay.
Jacob Edwards.
So you're picking up Jacob Edwards?
Yeah.
All right.
Another Jake?
So
Man.
Jacob. Well, I'm just making sure we got the right guy. But yeah, Jacob Edwards 6th. Yeah. So Jacob Edwards, MVP of the finals. Amazing performance at that second event, Tampa Bay Damage, and he was the 6th overall top vote getter out of all 38 dudes. So that's very impressive and definitely a no-brainer pick. And Joey obviously very familiar with working with Jacob Edwards. So that's going to throw it over to Team Martinez for their 5th pick. And then after this 5th pick, we are going to jump in hopefully with Ryan and Tyler and get them in here for a little bit. Joey, we'll say goodbye to you and Dave for a little bit. We're going to get Dave and Joey to come back in. But yeah, so for this 5th pick, you're now officially on the clock here. 1 minute to go.
Man, I just don't know who I would pick here. There's just so many good guys, but since these dudes just went ahead and slept on them, I guess we'll just have to. I guess we'll take Konstantin Fedorov. I guess we'll take Fedorov.
Oh, bummer.
He's all right. He's
great.
all right.
Yeah.
It
was interesting though. Konstantin Fedorov, a legend, and now things are again as Todd can pick Houston Heat players, but yeah. So Fedorov down at 14th overall. Keith was at 13th, and so I just think it's fascinating. Again, the way that this All-Star team was comprised was all the owners and coaches and myself all got to put their picks in. But now we have, the 4 best coaches in, by ranking here and legacy making these picks. And it's going to be interesting how their picks are going to be dialed in based on all these other picks. But yeah, Fedorov was down at 14th overall and Keith was at 13th overall. So we still have some guys in the top 15 sitting on this list. So if we have a chance, Darren, our producer, if we could check in here with Tyler and Ryan for these next couple picks. So we are back here with Tyler Harmon and Ryan Greenspan as the top vote getters in the All-Star game. Stepping in here for Coach Joey Blute, Coach Dave Bains. We got Ryan Greenspan with Todd Martinez and Tyler Harmon with Kevin Bredthauer. I like the switch up. It's going to make for a fun All-Star game here. And again, congratulations to you guys as being the top guys. So you're going to be sitting in the pocket here for these next couple picks. Tyler, just real quick, let's touch on the start of your team here. It's going to be you, Mouse, J-Rab, Chad George, and Jacob Edwards so far. What do you think?
Stacked. Y'all are done.
Definitely stacked. And then Ryan, you got Archie, Keith Brown, Dalton, and Konstantin Fedorov. Your thoughts on your first starting 5 here? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean we're looking pretty good right there for a snake and Dorito side push. I'm stoked to have fellow Golden Barrel winner Archie on the squad. Love Keith's energy and positivity, and then Dalton is probably one of the best all around human beings on planet Earth. So we're looking pretty good here, guys.
All right, so let's jump into the next picks here and keep things rolling as we still got quite a bit of players to get onto these teams. Again, this is all going down September 11th in between the semifinals and the finals at the Windy City Major. We also have an event coming up in next weekend. It's going to be the Golden State Open/Minor. That one's going to be awesome too. All right, pick number 6 here. You guys are on the clock. You got 1 minute. Tyler, Kevin, and Joey.
Well, Tyler, since he hasn't been in, he's going to do this pick.
Yeah, Tyler, what do we got?
Well, the Bredthauer delegation chooses on our 5th pick, Marcelo Margot.
Oh, Mr. Consistent and Mr. MVP, as he's definitely been chalking up quite a bit of them in the past year and a half. Marcelo Margot, who was the ninth guy overall, making it into the top 10. And your fellow Play the Game podcast compatriot as well too. So I like that.
Yes,
you got
sir.
The full compliment. And so now we just need to get Spica onto Team Martinez at some point, maybe, because Spica is on the list. So we'll see. We still got a lot of guys to pick though. No pressure. As we're throwing it on over to Ryan, Todd, and Dave Bains. All right, you guys are on the clock. What do you got for me?
All right, check it out.
All right. Well, we're talking Todd, Dave. Let's see what the management says on this one. But Todd, I'm going to let you roll with the pick here. You've been doing pretty well so far.
All right, I'll announce this one, just for the people, right? Because everybody knows, that when you build your team, you build from the snake over. You have to have, it's like your quarterback. You got to have that good-looking guy, good hair, ready to go down, slam people. So I think that we're gonna go the Gronk from the Northeast that plays the snake, none other than X Factor's finest, Billy Bernaccia.
Billy Bernaccia, that's an excellent pick. Billy Bernaccia was sitting at 11th overall, an absolute snake acre. And you guys are pretty this is looking pretty solid. You got your D side, you got some twos, you got two awesome legends in the snake with Billy Bernaccia and Keith Brown. Going it back on over to Tyler, SK, and Joey, though. You guys are now on the clock after the Billy Bernaccia pick with Team Martinez.
All right,
you could,
Kevin, you want to
Tyler,
run this one or?
No, you do it.
Okay.
You did.
All right.
You did so good on the other one.
For the 5th pick, we're gonna go with Blake Yarber.
Blake Yarber, the center assassin, also MVP award winner. I like it. All right, Blake Yarber. This is looking pretty good. Kind of, is that the first center specialist that we've seen picked? I believe so. I mean, that pretty much. Well, no. I mean, Ryan wasn't picked. He was assigned to team as the number 1 guy, but wouldn't really call you a center specialist. Anyway, I like that pick. Blake Yarber's a beast. Look at that beard. Throwing back to Team Martinez. You guys are on the clock.
Yeah. They just picked. They just scooped Yarber.
Yep. Okay.
So we got some big names out there. We got Malloy. We got Thomas Kim. We got Justin Cornell. We got the Bougier, Chad Shear, Ryan Moorhead, Harrison Frye. We got Rainey Stanzik. We got a lot of guys out there. Who do you guys got?
Well, let's see. Okay, I see what they're going to do. Well, all right.
It sounds like you're the mouthpiece right now, Ryan. You got 15 seconds.
Todd,
15 seconds.
Call it. I like that. I like that order that you're going in right now. I would even bring 3 up to 2, but number 1 pick is good. We're on the clock here.
All right.
You're at a minute. Got to make a pick.
We're going to go with Malloy.
Oh, I mean, I like it. You could literally you could play him anywhere. Alexander Burtnikoff, Malloy, a Golden Gun Award winner. That dude has won a Golden Gun, as in he was the best statistical player for the entire year a couple years ago. So he's a beast.
Do I have 4? Do I have 4 Golden Barrels on my squad? I got Archie. Billy got one. Fedorov's got one. Malloy's got like 7 of them things.
Yeah, but I mean, Team Bredthauer has a bunch of MVPs and a couple Golden Barrel Award winners as well too. So it's looking pretty even on my scorecard. It's looking pretty even here. I think it's gonna come down to the nitty-gritty as we get deep into this, because you guys are actually kind of still in the easy part. So we're getting a little bit harder now as the top 15 is getting whittled away. Kevin, back to you. Tyler, back to you. Joey, you got a minute.
All right. We're going to pick another, I would call him a middle guy, and then I'm going to take Rainey.
Rainey Stanzik, healthy. So they left. Look at this. Team Martinez getting a little frustrated here as they left Rainey Stanzik, whose back has been a little suspect for the past year, but he definitely is healthy now, and I mean, it's just a no-brainer that he's going to be on the All-Star team, and he was the only top 10 guy left up there, and now actually there's only one guy left in the top 15 still on the board here, and that's Thomas Kim sitting at 15th. So Thomas Kim, Justin Cornell, Cody Mikowski, Jason Edwards, Chad Bougier. I'm just going down the list here. Christian, Ryan Moorhead, Harrison Frye, a lot below that, but those are about the top 25 guys, with Alex Frazier, Meter, Mishka. So going back to Team Martinez here, a minute. Who's going to be your 8th guy on the squad?
Calculating.
Todd, we were definitely looking at Rainey to fill that middle spot. So now that Kevin, Tyler, and Joey kind of threw a wrench in a back-to-back middle squad, That was my call to pass on them on the last round.
Unconventional.
You know, whether they grab two guys out of the middle. So now we're gonna have to bolster up the outsides of the field a little bit more, huh?
Yeah, I think we should do that. I like where you at.
Okay.
Well, you got about 35 seconds to go. So who do we got?
Dude, that's 30 seconds more time than we need.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Sounds
time.
like it's already dialed.
I don't know. Should we think about it? Should we think about it a little bit more? Should we pull the
You got
audience?
10 you got 15 seconds.
All right.
Tyler,
Count
ask
us
the
down from
PTG
foul,
Discord what they think
All
we
right,
should do.
Yeah, I got the Discord in here right now. We're working on it. We're crunching the numbers.
All right, who you got?
All right, hit him.
All right. Considering we got our whole team is like 5'8" and under with a bad attitude, we're gonna have to go with Justin Cornell.
So you're keeping it under 5'8" with I wouldn't describe a bad attitude as but Justin Cornell is a fiery little guy. Don't just a public service announcement. Don't get in a fight with Justin Cornell. And he's had a really good career and he's had an outstanding past 2 years. He's been a beast on that D side again, continually. That's a great pick. It bolsters up that D side. You got a lot of versatility out there. All right, back to Team Bredthauer. You guys got a minute after the pick for Justin Cornell here for Team Martinez. We're getting here to fill out this top 10 of these squads. Kevin, Tyler, Joey,
All right,
what do you guys think?
Tyler's going to take this pick. So
We are going with the long-haired stallion, Ryan Moorhead.
Yes, I love that pick. I was on Team Moorhead for the All-Star game at the Iron City Classic. He's a living legend. And yes, his hair is still luxurious, even though he's not a spring chicken anymore. I love that he's on this list. He's a beast. And a former World Cup MVP. So it's not like there's giving out World Cup MVPs, helping Houston Heat take a world championship. There he is right there. You can see those beautiful locks, Ryan Moorhead. All right, back to Team Martinez. You guys got a minute to get your ninth guy.
Babe, I think I'm going to take all 59 seconds that I have to talk about the epic failure that these guys just made by not realizing the star power, the shining lights, the big moment, the epic stage that one man has shined upon for almost 2 decades in the sport. One of the most under-talked about, underrated, star power. Talk about lightning bolts from above. The one.
Sell it. Yeah.
The only Alex Frye.
Alex Crazy himself.
Number 7,
a.k.a. Fresh
number
Eggs,
7.
the captain, San Diego Dynasty.
When it comes, we cooking. Where are you at? How did you just let him slap and slide all the way down to the bottom, like raining, like at a PSP event on just slick plastic all the way downhill, straight into my arms? I got you, Alex. Right here, baby. Let's go.
So Alex Frazier here going with the 9th pick for Team Martinez. And an MVP from last year, actually in Chicago. So
in Chicago, don't go to sleep on that.
It's definitely fortuitous that he ends up on the All-Star team here. Going to be on Team Martinez with a couple of members from Dynasty on this squad, as they have Archie Montemayor, Ryan Greenspan, Dalton Vanderbilt, and Alex Frazier. So a lot of Team Dynasty members on Team Martinez, and Todd helped put Dynasty on the map as well too. So this is getting very interesting from a historical perspective. Back to you, SK. Minute on the clock here. You, Tyler, Joey, for your 10th pick. Again, 19 overall picks. So we're getting into the second half here of these picks, getting deep into this all-star list. 38 guys on the squad. Who you guys got?
Well, we're still discussing this because the MVP himself just got taken. So we in Chicago too. So that's a big deal.
Nice work, Todd. Nice work, Coach.
Hey.
And I think Todd just wanted the Spick and Span show to be over there. So since Alex is its biggest member, I feel like, more so than Ryan or Kyle, I think that's what people tune in for at 4 p.m. on Tuesdays.
Yeah, more probably. It's probably the truth there.
But
I had a great time on the show yesterday. It was excellent.
I want to pick one of my favorite players that I've ever coached, and that I will take. Since we already have one Chad, we might as well have another Chad, and I'll take Chad
I know what you're doing.
Bussiere. I hope I'm saying
Chad Bussiere. Yes.
One of my favorite people to coach. I don't know his last name though.
Hey, well,
I don't know how to say
we all love Chad. It took me a good 3 years to figure out how to say
one of the greatest
Bussiere,
people I know. I call him a best friend of mine. Even I've coached him for years. Chad. How do you say his last name?
Something. Go to the video side.
All right. Chad Bussiere is off the list, and we still have some guys in the top 20 out here. We got Thomas Kim, Cody Mikowski, Jason Edwards, and then Chris Shear. That was the top 20. Everyone else in the top 20 is gone. Still got Chris Shear sitting at 21, Harrison Frye, Mishka, Mitrinios, Corey Field, Zach Yakimek, Brandon Cornell, and Danny Schonauer. Those are all in the top 30. Still 8 more guys after that. But the pick is going to go back to Team Martinez here after getting Frye. Chad Bussiere goes to Team Bredthauer. You guys got a minute. Ryan, Todd, with Dave sitting there crunching the stats. What do you guys got?
You know
what? We're debating on, do we want, let's see here. Do we want a back, a middle, a front guy? What side of the field do we want him on? Let's see. I'm happy with either one of those 2 picks right there. We could stick with
because they're not going to do it. They don't know. They don't know what's happening.
That's true.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah. That's what I'm feeling. We can make it. They could be all at home together.
All at home. One big happy family.
All right. Well, you guys are up. You got to make your pick.
I could do your vote. I know what you're gonna pick.
All right, Skinny. Let him have it.
What's the 10th pick for Team Martinez? Who they got? We'll see if you get it right.
This is the only player that's played as long as Ryan that I know of. I could be wrong, but I remember him in his pajama pants in Europe, and that would be Mishka.
Yes, sir.
Oh, nailed the pick. All right. So, wow.
Nailed it.
Excellent job of some process of elimination and maybe a little bit of mind reading there. Are you a sorcerer?
Yes.
If you're a sorcerer, you have to let us know. Okay. At least we know now. All right. Well, that's very impressive. All right. So, Mishka Kiesnev, the original OG Russian gangster, the very first dude ever to come out of that country where we were like, wow, this dude he's one of the best players in the world right now. And he's been at an elite level ever since. It's so awesome to see him on the All-Star team and make it into the top 10 on one of these 2 teams. And it's going to be with Team Martinez. So these teams are getting pretty interesting. We're going to wait because, again, we still have to get through 9 more picks. So we're going to keep blazing through these and then hopefully get Joey and then and Dave back in because I know, Ryan, we got to let you go pretty soon. Tyler, how you doing on time? You doing okay or?
I'm good. The kids got snacks and video games. I told them to bust in if they need anything, so we're holding it down.
I love that. I can't wait till my kid gets to the point where I can trust him enough to just give him some snacks and some video games and not have him burn the house down. I can't. I'm counting the days.
Yeah, Theo is a rock star. This guy's amazing. He's my best buddy, and he's 7. He just started 2nd grade. He's killing it. He's doing good.
Hell, that's awesome. Okay, so back on the clock here. Team Bredthauer. Tyler Harmon, captain of the squad. They got their assistant coach, Joey Blute, also hopefully still here on the call. Who you guys got?
All right. For the 10th pick, in good fashion, I'm going to take the whole minute to just ramble on about how amazing this 10th pick is because the Desert Viper himself, the Desert Viper is about to be stacked up on the team, and we couldn't be happier to have the man straight out of Arizona, Mike Urena.
Yeah, Mike Urena, dude. Wow. That's a huge pick. So just so everyone knows, Team Bredthauer sniping Mikey Urena. So that's a dynasty guy. Tyler seen Mikey come up. Tyler lives in AZ. Mike's from AZ. It's interesting how this is all working out here. And also ladies and gentlemen, Mike Urena is still a little new on the scene, but everyone, if you know, you know. I mean, the dude is an absolute phenom beast, but he was sitting down at 35th overall as far as the coaches and owners on the rankings here for the All-Star on the point. So this is a big snipe. I'm sure that Ryan and Todd were potentially looking to get Mike. You can see they're crunching numbers right now, trying to figure out who their next pick is going to be. I love that. So, yeah, Mike Urena on Team Bredthauer. And now we got to throw it back on over here to Team Martinez. You guys are officially on the clock. You got a minute.
1 minute? One whole minute?
Yeah, that was
one whole minute.
Yeah, we got time. Todd. Yeah, Todd, I'll take it from here. You go ahead and hash it out with Dave. Yeah, Mikey was a good call. We've been flipping around some names, and that was a good one. Seeing as he was down on the bottom of the list, I don't believe that he got the shine on the list like he should have. But there are a couple guys down there at the bottom that definitely could be a little higher on this list for sure. So this is where it gets a little tricky, but I think our two coaches have gotten something dialed in here.
20 seconds.
All right. 20 seconds, Todd.
20
Let's see.
seconds.
Dave, what do you think? Let's see. Well, Dave, I don't know if you know, we only get one pick here. So
you know what? Yeah, I like that, Dave. I like that.
Can we get a countdown, please?
All right. Well, hey, you guys are 5 seconds over. You need to make your pick.
Don't worry. I got the envelope right here. Hold on a second. And with the whatever number pick in the draft this is,
11.
Team Martinez / Greenspan / Bains / the Blue Team / America's Team are going to go with number 20, BC, Brandon Cornell.
Brandon Cornell, I love it. So Brandon Cornell, also a little bit of a snipe here. Brandon Cornell is a beast on that D side and has been in some treacherous moments. Did unfortunately lose a one-on-one in triple overtime to Jacob Edwards at the second event. But Brandon Cornell has just been an absolute. I'm not bringing up old stuff. It's my job to kind of set the context, bro. I'm just saying, that's what happened recently. So I'm forced to talk about it. I love Brandon Cornell.
We're in the future.
Hey, Brandon's been on Tyler's show. That's an excellent listen. Also, I got a chance to have some beers with Brandon after the event. The dude definitely is a sensei of the sport, man. He really does look at paintball at another level. It's impressive, especially considering that I know it's awesome. Anyway, Brandon Cornell, another red-haired sensation with Todd Martinez, Team Ginger. You're back. It's back to Kevin Bredthauer, Tyler, and Joey. What do we got here? You guys got a minute on your 12th pick.
Oh, man. Y'all done messed up. Oh, man. So for the 11th pick for the Bredthauer delegation that is going to run over the blue team, the red team is coming through strong. The 11th pick is none other than the sharpshooter himself.
Oh, no.
Mr. Zach Yakimek.
Dude, Zach had an excellent. He's a former MVP award winner, as a lot of these All-Stars are, but we are starting to run out of MVP award winners. And he's been looking really good. COVID was weird for Impact because we couldn't get the Canadians here, but Zach looked like he had no rust and hadn't lost a step. I love him as the 2. He's a beast out there. Yeah, that's a great pick and definitely complements some of what you guys got going on here. Back to Team Martinez after the pick of Zach Yakimek. I mean, one of the best, or arguably the best player ever to come out of Canada. I mean, there's a couple guys in that mix, and he is on that top 3 list for sure ever to come out of that entire country. Back to you guys, Team Martinez, Ryan Greenspan, Dave Bains, Tom Martinez. What do you guys got? Team Blue, apparently America's team. I don't know. Maybe SK might argue with that. I'm not exactly sure. We'll see.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, this, America over here. I just.
I thought Americans were over 6 feet. I just thought that.
Hey, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Like Tyler's on my team. Joey's on my team.
That's what? Team Giant versus Team Not Giant. I'm sorry. We'll take some time off. We'll take. All right, go. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm letting it breathe, babe. You know, I was just trying to let Ryan and Dave know I might have to go off script real quick.
Okay.
All right. I can't believe I let.
Okay.
I can't believe I let this slip my mind. You know, because while Tyler and Skinny Kevin are over here sleeping again, Thomas Kim is still on the board, bro.
He is.
I gotta go with TK, bro.
I love that pick. I was wondering how long Thomas Kim was going to sit out there, because Thomas Kim is the best player in Aftermath, and that dude gets paid to play this game, and there's a reason for that. I really like that pick. I was wondering who was going to swoop him up, and it's Team Martinez. Thomas Kim onto Team Martinez.
There was a smidge on my phone, and I must have accidentally crossed him off. But you know, I thought that they would have taken him already. But there he was, sitting right there, ready to murder people for the blue team. Welcome, TK.
Team Blue, Team Martinez, Greenspan, Bains, America's team, apparently, again, I don't know, that's questionable on that last one. Back to Team Bredthauer, Team Giant, team over six foot tall. What do you guys got for us now here? I mean, Zach's over 6 foot tall. Mikey's 6 foot tall. Chad's pretty tall, right? This is a tall team, dude. Blake, Marcelo is not, I mean, it's close. Jacob's not that tall. Shorter towards the top. Alex, 6 foot. Top. This is a tall team. 13th pick. Who do you guys got?
Well, I mean, if we're going to go with that theme, I think, Tyler, who you know who we're going to pick then, if we're going to pick a taller guy.
No, we're not.
We're not going to.
Little dissension in the ranks here. I love it.
I say you got to go with with the first one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna go with the tall guys, and we're gonna pick the first infamous guy picked, and we're gonna go with Harrison Frye.
Harrison Frye coming off an outstanding year last year. Infamous this year, not as great of a start through the first couple, but maybe picking up some steam. We will see. But yeah, Harrison Frye, just saw him over in Europe. He played absolutely great. Overseas, it was pretty fun to watch. That was a really great event. All right, jumping over back to Team Martinez, Team Greenspan, Team Bains. You guys got a minute.
All right. We're gonna go with, we can't have them having everybody over 5'8". You know, we got to have somebody that's tall.
We got to get someone that breaks the at least 5'10".
Hey, at least your coach Dave Bains is a giant, but he's coaching, so you know it's a little bit different. But yeah, somebody can see over the brick.
All right, somebody has to be able to see over the brick, 100%, Brian. And I don't think I'm allowed to go over there and let you stand on my knees. Okay.
Unless we're playing at sunset when it's a little cold, they haven't filled up the bunkers. Maybe I could see over there if there's like that little slant on the hill, little ant hill.
Yep. All right. So we're gonna go with number 37 from the Northeast, the Billy Saransky clone, lefty, Nick Laval. From Upton 187.
There we go.
From Nick Laval from Upton 187 crew here, getting on the 13th pick. Actually, he plays on Edmonton Impact, but also Nick Snakebite Laval. Pick up some Snakebite merch here. It's going to be hitting the scene pretty soon to help Nick, as he did get survived a snakebite. But yeah, and then literally played an event 2 weeks after he got bit by a snake and went to the hospital. It's a crazy story. But yes, Nick Laval is an absolute beast. Another kind of center potential, not really center specialist. He's a bit versatile, but Nick Laval here, 13th pick. We're going to be getting Joey and Dave here back after this next pick. So 2 more picks for Tyler and Ryan, and we'll let you guys go. We'll bring Joey Blute, Dave Bains back in to finish this out. And again, if you guys, you know, as a reminder, September 11th, the All-Star game's going down. Ryan Greenspan, the top vote getter. Tyler right behind him, man. It was very close here. 1 and 2. They're the captain of these teams. All right, so 14th pick overall, really 13th pick because Tyler was already immediately on Team Bredthauer. You guys got a minute. Who's your next guy?
All right. Well, while you guys had your binky and blankies taking a nappy time over there, you know, I'm going to have to go and scoop up the dominant brother of Jacob Edwards, the Don himself. Jason Edwards is going to be stepping on to the red team. Let's go.
And it's a great pick. Again, there's not a lot of MVP award winners still out there. Jason Edwards did win the overall MVP from their win, as his brother Jacob took the finals MVP with that big dramatic 1-on-1 victory against Brandon Cornell in triple overtime. But yes, Jason, I talked to the team and they unanimously said Jason should get the overall. They played 2 lines. It was epic. Again, we're going to get Joey Blute back in here, but another damage guy. All right, so last pick before we say goodbye to Tyler and Ryan. And you guys got a minute to go here for the 14th of the 19 players you guys got. Who's going to be number 14 on Team Martinez?
Well, we're split at a bit of a little indecision here. We've got 2 guys that we're throwing it up. One definitely has a pretty strong name on the squad. The other one, very similar. We're just trying to figure out which one is going to be the best fit amongst this crew that we've got to set up right now. So I think it's coming in right now, Todd.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of psychos. And I think one of the craziest guys in the league, somebody that loves to take the pain, take the hits, and just keep on coming, go crazy. Stephen O'Mara.
Oh, Stephen O'Mara. Stephen O'Mara, a bedrock of the offense for Baltimore Revo. And, I mean, Revo is look, they've been beaten up as far as their starting line has been concerned, but they're ranked 5th overall right now with a 3rd place finish at the last event. I love the fact that Stephen O'Mara made the All-Star team because he has been an absolute just machine out there. And, yeah, just plays with a little bit of craziness to him in between those nets, and he's really fun to watch. So that's a great pick. Stephen O'Mara, number 14. So that's going to do it here after pick 14. So we still got a few more to go as we get to this 19-man rosters on Team Bredthauer, Team Martinez. Ryan, Tyler, thank you so much. Let's get just a real quick read on these rosters so far. Tyler, we'll start with you. So you got Alex Goldman, a.k.a. Mouse. You got Justin Rabikoff, J-Rab, Chad George, Jacob Edwards, Marcelo Margot, Blake Yarber, Rainey Stanzik, Ryan Moorhead, Chad Bougier, Mikey Urena, Zach Yakimek, Harrison Frye, and Jason Edwards so far. What are your thoughts before we let you go, Tyler, on this all-star lineup that you guys are about to throw down with here September 11th?
It's stacked up, stacked to the brim, overflowing. The cup has runneth over. I don't know what else to say. The red team is coming for it all, and we are excited to get out there and have some fun with the squad. And shout out to the Psychos. Shout out to all of the paintball players who are having fun and going to be in this all-star game. It's an honor to be able to be out there with all of these players. We all love this game with all of our heart, man. And we're going to go give it our all.
Check out Play the Game podcast, Tyler Harmon, Epic, him and Marcelo, what they're doing on the storytelling. It's great. It's, again, a little Play the Game podcast versus the Spick and Span show. Maybe we'll see still some picks out here. Ryan, your last thoughts before we let you go. What do you think as the number one vote getter
Matty,
here in the All-Star game?
Thanks, Matty. First, I want to thank everybody out there for supporting the paintball and the show and everything we got going on. Both on the field, off the field, every endeavor that we're in. This is going to be really exciting. I loved playing in the All-Star games back in the early 2000s and the mid 2000s. The Team USA stuff that we got coming up too. We've got a bunch of Team USA things going on. Tyler and I were just out there coaching some of the USA kids last weekend at the summer camp. So there are lots of great things happening in paintball, and super stoked on that. It's going to be tremendously fun and exciting stuff that all the viewers, you guys watching at home, you get to consume so much paintball with the PTG going on every week. We got the Spick and Span show live every Tuesday at 4 p.m. We got Go Sports just pumping out content. So really stoked to be a part of all of it all together. Really happy to be with Coach Martinez back on the squad there. Thank God I don't have to deal with Kevin for just a little bit for the weekend. He is just, it's like chalkboard fingernails on chalkboard. So this is going to be a great relief away from the pain and suffering that is playing on Dynasty. I still have to deal with Alex Frage, but that's okay. Todd, I think that was a fantastic pick. And I'm really excited to play with Nick, Thomas Kim. This is going to be great. This is such a fun opportunity to be able to jump on the field with all these guys. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to brush up on my Russian right now when I go over and head over to the Dynasty Champions Club weekly or monthly webinar that we got going on, Intel sessions. So really excited and happy to be a part of this. And yeah, can't wait to get out there.
All right. Yeah. So again, just congrats on being the top vote getters. That's just absolutely amazing and a great story. We're going to have to continue to talk about that and lead up. Again, we got an event coming up next weekend as well, too. We're not done with this yet, though. So we're going to say bye to Ryan and Tyler. We're going to bring back Dave and Joey to finish out these last couple picks. And here they are. All right. We got them laced in right away. Joey, Dave, we're going to jump right into it. So Joey, we'll let you take this one away here with Team Bredthauer, Team Blute, Team Harmon. You guys got a minute after the pick of your boy, Jason Edwards. I mean, that's got to put a smile on your face. The MVP from your guys' win at the second event. Jumping into it, though, who's going to be your 15th guy?
So I've been watching some of the stuff that they've been picking on the other team, and they got some okay paintball players. Not where we're at, but they're trying real hard. We're going to go ahead and go with a young up-and-comer. They probably don't even know who this guy is because he's not been paid $100 million to play paintball yet. We're going to grab Connor Kelly.
Oh, that's a huge pick. Hey, dude, off camera, legit, mad respect, Connor Kelly. We were all shocked as massive watchers of this game and talent that Connor Kelly didn't get more votes and was all the way down at 37. Dude, Connor Kelly is as a young guy kind of stepping up here, is having a real big a go of it in early on in his career and is earning a lot of respect from people that know who's really good at this game. I think that's a great pick. And yeah, Connor Kelly, ML Kings, plays the 2, and he plays it really well, man. It's really impressive what we've been seeing talent-wise out of Connor Kelly. Back to Team Martinez. Your thoughts on that pick, Todd, Dave, and then and what do you guys got here? You guys got a minute.
Matty, I just think that is utterly disrespectful that we would talk about something off camera and Joey would come straight in and steal my pick, But, be that as it may, Dave's been on my line right now. I got Dave on FaceTime. We're talking about, just how ridiculous our squad as it is. And Connor, shout out to Connor. I really like that kid's game. He's going to be a star in this league for a decade plus. All right. I really think that kid's got a lot going for him. So, it's really tough to pick what we got here. There's a lot of guys I like left here. Dave, there's we got some Dorito guys. We got some center guys. We got some Italians. We got the green
40 plus guys.
Yeah, 40 plus dudes, got some up and coming dudes. But you guys got 10 seconds.
I'm just gonna go hands off. I'm gonna let Dave pick. This one.
All right. So
Dave
our
Bains,
next pick will be Frank Antomasso.
Woo! I like that pick. I like that.
Bam,
Dude, there we go. Frank Antomasso, the wrecking ball on the D side. He's versatile, though. I mean, we've seen Frank play the snake well, mostly snake and D side. He can play the middle. But anyway, Frank is a beast out there. Dealt with an injury, back healthy, though, for Aftermath. Definitely, yeah. I mean, Frank he's top level, man. He's elite. Good to see him make the All-Star team. I think that's a great pick.
We got both Aftermath guys. That means we get Mike Hinman, too. We get Mike Hinman on our side.
That's true. You have Thomas Kim and Frank Tomaso. Those are the only 2 Aftermath guys that made the All-Star team. So yeah, you're gonna have big Mike Hinman.
We get Mike Hinman.
Hey, that helps you guys out. Well, yeah, you got Mike Hinman, who's big. You got Dave Bains, who's big. You got some other shorter guys kind of on this squad. Whereas Joey's big, Kevin's tall. They have a lot of tall 6 foot plus dudes on their team. So it's this is looking interesting. Should a team fight break out? Let's jump into it though. We got 4 more picks to go for each team. So it's the minute. Team Bredthauer, Team Blute. Who do you guys got? Who do you guys got next?
Well, we also have. I mean, if they get him in, we're gonna get Bart because we picked his kid. So I feel like Bart's got to be on our team, right, Dave?
Yeah, you guys got him.
Yeah, and he actually played pro
just-
hockey. So if we're gonna fight, I think our team's in good shape.
Hey,
Just
I
so you
listened
know,
to the
Skinny,
stories.
Bart was in our war
It's great.
room, actually giving us advice. And after you guys grabbed Zach, he hung up the phone. So he hasn't been answering his phone voice text. So we lost Bart already.
So
That's a good sleeper pickup right there. You don't want to fight Bart.
Yeah.
You don't want to fight JC.
Nope.
Yeah, for
Like I
sure.
tell anybody, listen, anybody in the league, if you ever get in a fight with anybody on Impact, go ahead, go at it. Just if JC lines up against you, just go into the fetal position, or he'll break a bone. Like I would say no one in the league wants to fight JC.
No.
Yeah.
Because he's crazy.
He is crazy.
You guys got 10 seconds.
So we're
Team
going with
Bredthauer.
the 6-foot theme, and we're gonna take Cody.
All right, Cody Minkowski. Cody
Sleeping on
Minkowski
it.
was the
Sleeping
last.
on it, Todd.
Cody
Wake up.
Minkowski
So that was
was the last top 20 pick.
Is he the last 6-foot guy? Close.
Let's see. Meter, no way. Corey, no way. So here's
Yeah,
just
he's
so
the last
everyone knows
6-footer.
out there that's listening. We got Chris Shear, Meter Ninos, Corey Field, Danny Schonauer, Kyle Spica, Mark Johnson, and Trevor Reeser. That's it. Those are the last bodies left out here. And I don't think Mark's close to 6 foot. I think he's more like probably 5'10-ish, maybe 5'9", and Trevor's not short. But Corey, Meter, Danny, and Chris. Chris is probably like a good 5'9-ish, 10-ish. Anyway, yeah, no more 6-footers left. That's the last one. All right.
Yeah.
Todd Martinez, Dave Bains,
Yep.
Ryan Greenspan. Who's up?
I'm going to take
So they picked.
Dave.
Go ahead, Tom.
You got something? Let me hear what you got to say, Dave.
Well, no, I just think we slept on Cody too long. I think that was a great pickup by these guys. So I think Cody, not to take away anything from Cody, I think he should have been picked earlier, but we were trying to strategize because we thought you guys picked so many center players up that we waited a little bit too long. So that's just a respect thing to Cody to let him know that we wanted to pick him up earlier. We were just trying to play a strategy to bit us in the ass.
Yeah, our plan was
you're
actually
absolutely
to take all the center guys. That was actually our plan. So if there were no center guys left, you guys would just be at a major disadvantage.
Oh, we gotta.
He's picking next.
Is this the
All right.
main coach?
We definitely thought that Cody would slip all the way down to us right there. We wanted to grab Cody next, because we needed to represent Wisconsin in the All-Star game. But that's okay. Y'all can have him. And I'm going to say this right here now. There are a lot of really good guys left on this list. But I feel like every time, and Matty, you can attest to this, every time there's a special game, there's an All-Star game, there's one of those games that it's all the big dogs. This guy is always alive. He's always doing crazy stuff, and his team always wins. And I got to get Corey Field on my team. 100%.
Hey, Corey Field is a legend in this game for sure. He's a second he retires, he will immediately get handed his allotment of black coins. Yeah, man. And also, yeah, I agree with you. Whatever it may be, if we're playing big games, we're playing 10-man, there's some all-star game. He still shoots people on the break and rumbles and stumbles and just throws down out there, bunkering people out. Corey Field's a beast. I'm really glad that you guys decided to swoop up Corey. And yeah, man, I mean, again, he's just a beloved individual on and off the field. So yeah, props and tip of the hat and respect to Corey Field. All right, head back to Team Bredthauer here. You guys are on the clock with a minute after the Corey Field pickup for Team Martinez, Team Bains, Team.
Yeah, Corey's actually on the 40+ USA team with Ryan, myself, and actually Mark Johnson's on this team too, and a couple other guys. So that's in Paris.
I got cut.
So
Did I get cut?
Well, no, you.
I'm 44.
You can play too.
Yeah, me and Matty got cut.
No,
Yeah, I thought we was all on the team together. No, is this some news? We breaking
Oh
news?
no,
Yeah,
but on this All-Star team,
Hey,
on this
is Dave
All-Star
playing?
list, I don't know if Dave's going.
Dave, old times,
Dave's
baby.
over
Let's
40.
go.
Dave's
I'll
got
go
a bad
snake.
back.
Old times, baby.
Dave,
Dave's
I'll
got a
go
bad
to the
back.
snake. You got my back, Doug. Company.
Company, baby. I'll get in the snake corner. Hold it down.
I'll go to the snake.
All right. All right. Hey, Team Bredthauer, who you guys got for your 17th? You got 3 more picks to go here, both squads. You guys got 20 seconds.
Joey?
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and just, grab another winner because that's what winners do. We're going to grab Meter. I'm pretty confident you guys were confused when you saw his name because it doesn't say Meter. It has his first name. I'm confident that's why you guys didn't pick him. And we figured you guys wouldn't know his real name, so we just let it slip through.
Meter Niños coming off a legacy year for him last year. Absolutely outstanding. It was very impressive. A little the struggles for San Antonio X Factor this season so far, but really did step up at that last event as San Diego X Factor back in the top 10, ranked overall again with the 4th place finish at the 3rd event. We'll see how they do here moving forward. Okay, going back, 3 more picks here for Team Martinez. You guys are now on the clock. You got a minute. Oh, Todd's getting some info.
You getting the call in?
Yes. Okay. All right. Elon Musk just hit me up from the space station. He says he's a big fan of the show. You know what show I'm talking about.
Elon. Let's all get a flex for Elon, just setting the pace out there and just putting people on Mars. You know what I'm saying, dude? That way to go, Elon. So who's Elon picking here for your 17th pick?
Elon just called me direct from the satellite, and he's like, every Tuesday from 4 to 9 p.m., there's one show that I watch when I'm taking care of my 27 kids, and that's the Spick and Span show. Kyle Spicka, welcome to the winning team.
Oh, Kyle Spicka. So it is going to be Team Spick and Span versus Play the Game podcast, as both Tyler and Marcelo are on the same squad. And just Ryan Greenspan and Kyle Spicka and Alex Frazee,
just clear that up,
dips in when Ryan Greenspan's getting barreled when it's double overhead and Indo.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Just to clear that up.
Yes.
When we had our first get together about 3 months ago to discuss this, when the winning team did, when we first sat down and talked about it, at that time, SK made it clear that no one was allowed on the team by the name of Kyle Spicka for any reason. So we actually tried to make an offer for Todd early on that we would take Marcelo, they could have Spicka, so we could have the play of the game, and they could have the Spick and Span. And then Todd just used that information to wait to way late in the round to pick up Spicka. It's almost an insult if I was Spicka at this point. I don't even know if I would show up for the event to play with Todd with the way he's treating his players. It's just almost disrespectful, like at this point. I mean, maybe it just should be the Span and Martinez show. I don't know.
Well, 2 more picks to go for both teams here as we got Danny Schonauer, Mark Johnson, Trevor Reeser, and Chris Shear left on the board for both of these squads. So it is back to Team Bredthauer for your 18th pick. And again, just so everybody knows, this game is going down in between the semifinals and the finals. Notoriously, Chicago at this time of the year, it could be 102 degrees and 90% humidity. We don't know who has to fight out of the wild card round, so we kind of bulk these all-star teams out quite a bit to get 1, representation for as many people playing the game at elite level as possible, and 2, actually just to get people out there who could play the game in this situation because, who knows what it's going to look like. So, okay, 2 more spots. Team Bredthauer, who you got?
Well, this is a major oversight by Todd, considering 3 of his players are Russian. So the thing you need when you have 3 Russian players is an immigration lawyer. So we're going to take that guy, and that would be Chris Shear.
Shear. So Chris Shear, who is a lawyer, and should you require some legal services, you should hit up Chris Shear, and he can help you out. Also, if you need to kill people on the D side, hit up Chris Shear, and he will help you out because that's what he's been doing for Revo for the past couple seasons and really made a name for himself, and he definitely deserves to be on this list. In fact, and again, this was all decided and voted on by all the owners and coaches and myself. And Chris Shear was sitting at 21st out of 38 names. So definitely props to Chris Shear. All right, here we go. Team Martinez, second to last pick. Who you got? You got a minute.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's hard picking the winning team. But me and Dave make it look so pretty. So pretty. And when you have such a handsome man sitting there, ready to be picked, ready to live life in the fast lane, ready to grab that wheel when you're going 400 miles an hour and let it run through the middle, babe. There's one guy I call,
I know who this is.
And that's Trevor Reeser.
Trevor Reeser loves race cars. He is a very handsome man. He has outstanding hair and also a kind of a versatile beast, an Edmonton Impact guy. So very familiar with Dave Bains, as he is the coach of Edmonton Impact. Yeah, man, Trevor, and also Todd coached Trevor back in the day when he was coming up. So this is actually a tailor-made fit for you guys, and I love this pick here for Team Martinez. One more pick for both of these teams. So we still got Danny Schonauer and Mark Johnson. Those are the two players left out there here for Joey and Kevin to pick. You guys got a minute. Is it going to be Danny Schonauer from Columbus Level or Mark Johnson from AC Diesel? A one-on-one champ.
Either way, we're getting our
guy.
What do you think? We're getting our guy.
Well, I think
we got the guy we wanted.
I think this is obvious since this is an obvious choice for me because I want my 40-plus team to have practice together. So I'm going to let them all play on the same team. So, Joey?
We're going to go ahead and grab the man-child, the size of a 10-year-old boy with the beard of a 45-year-old man. We're going to go with Mr. Danny.
Oh, okay. I thought you were – that's a little confusing because I thought you were going to go with Mark Johnson for a second, the way that the SK was
I want
that up.
No, he's putting all the 40-year-olds on the same team
together
with the other 40-year-olds over there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
with Ryan
and fair enough.
And Corey.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Danny does have an insane beard, and I like me some Danny Schonauer. He's become pretty potent. And another thing, too, I mean, Level's gone deep, but Level's never made it to the finals. And the team that makes it to the finals, realistically, how many spins, are they going to get out here in this All-Star game? So we'll see. And then the team that just came off a battle maybe in the semifinals, they are going to have an hour-and-a-half break, and then it will be their last, the last little thing that they're going to be doing here is this All-Star game. Regardless, we don't know, all these faces you see out here, like who are actually going to be the guys that are going to win this All-Star game. And it might be a guy like Danny Schonauer. I mean, look at that beard, dude. He looks like a mini Wolverine. Anyway, so that's going to put Mark Johnson. That's going to put Mark Johnson.
I need to make my pick.
All right. Sorry. Hey, officially last pick. Here we go. Team Martinez, you guys are on the clock. You got a minute.
What do they call the last pick in any draft? Mr. Irrelevant. All right. But while these guys are over here talking about their 40-plus team, okay, I'm building my 50-plus team. And our 60-plus team in the future is going to be the most dominant team of all time. And these guys left number 3. The way that me and Dave planned it the whole time back in December of last year, sitting on the yacht outside of Hawaii, while we were looking into our binoculars at all the babes on the beach, sipping Mai Tais, saying, it'd be hilarious if we let these guys pick every single guy on the list. And Mark Johnson was there, sitting, waiting like a coconut with the top chopped off and a straw in it as I drink that delicious coconut milk to my face. And I say, Dave, Mr. Irrelevant has been doing this for 20 years. He rides for Dale. He wears number 3. He used to have a flavor saver, but now he's got a full beard. All right? And with the pick in the draft, that is the most important pick. The guy that's going to anchor the team, the caboose. Number 3, Mark Johnson.
I love it. Mark Johnson is going to finalize this deal here. We got Team Bredthauer, Joey Blute, and Tyler Harmon taking on Team Martinez, Dave Bains, Ryan Greenspan. The stage is set for the All-Star Game 2022 here in the NXL. Going down September 11th, probably around, depending on the schedule goes, probably around 1:30 in the afternoon on Sunday, in between the semifinals and the finals. We're going to get some last thoughts here, and then we're going to sign off. That was a beautiful, just a description of how much we love Mark Johnson. But, Kevin, we're going to start with you here. look at your team. What are your final thoughts? I mean, how do you think it all should? Did you get everyone you wanted? Was there some curveballs that you and Joey and Tyler kind of had to figure out last minute? What do you think?
The only person I really wanted to pick up Dalton to add to the dum-dums on my team already. So other than that, I mean, I'm fine. I'm glad that Ryan's over there. That's for sure. And then I am going to add one more player to our team, and that's Victor Gamboa, because he is the most important person on our team, and he's already signed up for fucking my team. So we're good.
All-Star
Nice.
manager, All-Star pit crew guy. Who do you got then, Todd?
Yeah.
Do you have like an All-Star? Who's your All-Star manager guy?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I have this pit crew guy. You know, like I'm not sure, like if we're really gonna count pit crew, but like I got these 2 pit crew guys. They're just Randy Smith and Bart Yagamek. Like they're like we got a
Bart's not on your team.
I thought Bart was
going
to be on Team Bredthauer because of Zach.
Yeah.
Dude,
You already burnt that
whatever,
bridge.
You know, like no,
Yeah.
he's a pit crew, bro. In addition to Mike Hinman, who we automatically get, we're gonna bring Pat McKenna with us. Okay, so we got Pat McKenna, Mike Hinman, and Dave Bains on the sidelines for the Blue
We're going to
team.
hit up Travis and go ahead and bring him in since we have all Infamous as well, just so we can have the triple-headed dragon. So, I mean, pun intended.
This is going to be a great
since
one.
We have all the Russians, we might as well bring the Russian coaches along with us as well. So, just.
Hey, so Matty, we're gonna put you on the spot. Who you voting for? Red or blue?
Oh wow! I mean,
this is just look at these squads. It's very simple.
Soft. I mean, I just.
Do you see the hair on
look
Connor
at the
Kelly?
coaches on that
side
alone. They haven't won a tournament in over a year.
Look at them.
On this side,
you guys want to see some winning
these coaches
trophies?
have won every tournament for the last year.
I feel like what we should do to make it fun is have Todd and me play Joey and Kevin 2-on-2.
Yes.
Don't get shit on.
Can we do that? That would be so good. I don't know. I mean, this is gonna be good. I'd pay an extra little bit of money for that, dude. I mean, I think I would like pay an entry to watch the 2 of you play 2-on-2 for.
But you guys can't practice.
Race to 5. That would be tight.
Because I'm not gonna practice. I'll just show up and play.
We talk about practice. Practice. What we talking about?
I'm just making sure. Because Dave will blow his back out. Dave will blow his back out when he practices and be like, I would, but I can't. So I'm going to let J-Rap play for me because we're like the same.
You know what? To me, what's interesting about this whole thing is that looking at this roster, this is why I want to watch this game, because I don't know who's actually going to step up and play this game. I was on this, was talking to this on the Spick and Span show yesterday, and Alex was on the show for quite a bit. And Alex was like, whoever picks me, I'm going all out. I don't care if we are fighting out of the wild card round. I'm showing up for the All-Star game. I'm gonna play 100% for whoever picks me on the All-Star game, because I'm in the goddamn All-Star game, and like that's what I do. And I was like, okay, I give respect to that. So I don't know who's actually gonna, we don't know who's gonna make the finals, who's gonna be willing to. Yes, everyone will play like a token point. Oh, dude, I got the finals game coming up, which I totally respect, because again, it could be scorching hot out there. I have no idea. So looking at these rosters, I really don't know who the MVP of this game is gonna be, because it really has to do with who's out, who's feeling it, who's fresh. Like, I mean, I really have no idea. And that's why it's going to be fun to watch. And it's, again, all going to be going down September 11th here, probably around 1:30 Central Time. The stage is now set. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I really appreciate you guys tuning in here to check this out as the All-Star Game 2022 is about to go down. And we'll keep you guys updated if anything changes. But, 19-man teams have really no idea how this is all going to shake out. Any last thoughts? We'll throw it to you, Todd, here, as it is your squad, as you are going to be representing here Team Blue. Are we cool with red and blue? SK, are you cool with red? Todd, you cool with blue?
No.
Yeah, we're blue.
No, we're going to be the red team known as Play the Game.
Okay, all right.
So we can be red, Todd, but we play the game.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Todd, you cool with everything else shaking out?
I just really want to say thank you to the NXL for putting this on. Matty, we've been talking about this for a long time. We got so many excellent players in our league, so many guys that have been working their butts off to be amazing players. And I really feel like it's about time that these guys get their opportunity to really shine, because, you know, all-star games are that time, that one game a year where you get to play with guys that you don't normally play with. You get to team up with the best players in the league and say, hey, let's work together, let's have some fun, and let's put on a show. And I'm really happy that the NXL is putting on this all-star game. It gives me an opportunity to have some fun with my boy Dave Bains, who I won championships with on Dynasty, who's a legend in this game, who has led Edmonton Impact to several wins, several world titles, to play against Skinny Kevin and Joey Blute, two guys that were on Tampa Bay Damage together, two guys that have been around the sport for 2+ decades, and just to have some fun and compete, and to go out there and give the fans a show, because at the end of the day, what it's all about is having fun. And that's what we're going to do out here. We're going to go out there. We're going to have a fun game. We got almost 20 guys per team, guys that deserve shine because they put in the hard work to be the best players they can be in the sport of paintball. And we're going to have some fun, put on a show. And, you know, this will be something that we're going to remember for the rest of our lives. So I'm just thankful to be a part of it. I drafted the best all-star team of all time, and me and Dave Bains are going to crush these fools.
Kevin, you're going to have the last word here before we sign off. Your response here to Todd Martinez's inflammatory rhetoric.
It's very simple. Just like I said, look at the two coaches on this side. They're the only coaches that have won a tournament in the last year. That side, nothing in the last year, or the other way. Nothing in the last year. Yeah, they won 2 last year at the beginning of the year. Nothing. Zero. This is how many tournaments they won. So just letting you know. Yeah. That's it.
Little mic drop from Joey Blute and Kevin Bredthauer as, yeah, man.
Hey, Matty, it's okay to live in the past. That's good. Kevin, way to keep living in the past, bro. Attaboy.
It's all going down. And not only that, the rest of the season's going down, ladies and gentlemen. And we got an event coming up here in a week and a half. It's going down August 5th through the 7th. It's going to be at Dave Bains' field, Capital Edge Paintball. Make sure you check out Capital Edge on Instagram. It's an awesome field, and we're going to be watching all the battles go down on center court. It's going to be an open / a minor. See who's going to show up to that one. And this is a very important event because it's definitely going to decide the series title and how, and then also at the top end and on the low end of, you know, who's going to potentially get knocked out of the Pro League and who's going to be looking really good heading into Chicago and World Cup. That's what's going to be decided, and it's going to be a fun one. And then again, the All-Star game being decided in Chicago. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm Matty Marshall here at Go Sports Live. Thank you so much, Kevin Bredthauer, Joey Blute, Dave Bains, and Todd Martinez. Also, big shout out to Ryan Greenspan and Tyler Harmon as the captains of these squads. This is going to be a fun one. You see all those legends and all-stars there below you. Can't wait for this one. It's going to be an awesome battle. We'll see you guys next time.